God, I think my friend Thane made this beat. Oh my God, I think my friend Thane made this beat. Oh my God, I think my friend Thane made this beat.
Oh boy, what a crew at? We here. We hello. Y'all both got see. This is
Yeah,
what
we
happens when
here.
you give y'all control. Y'all mute yourselves and forget to unmute yourselves. But
Oh no, I'm here. I'm listening.
okay. So first off, shout out to my friend Thang, produced all the intro tracks for the day. That's one of my boys, lead singer for Dead Tatiana. We done toured together and all. He submitted a pack of beats to me. He was like, play these if you want. So I'm going to be mixing it in. I'm going to have some other producer friends we're going to be playing on our intro as well. If you want your music played on our intro, just send it on over to vibesociety at gmail.com and we'll check it out. And if it's fine, it'll play. If it's not, so back at it again with the realest in the land. See, last week, y'all was missing in action. Down in my neck of the woods. MIA at Rolling Loud. I'm happy to see y'all back. And on here, then we lost Vanilla this week. She got some family stuff she's handling, so she won't be here this week. But before we go any further, I got to shout out our sponsors, Drink Masters. All right there, just boom. Drink Masters. Okay, let me move to the side. Boom, there we go. Drink Masters LLC. Always giving you what you need. Make sure you follow them on social media at Drink Masters on IG. They deliver as well as they come and cater to your events. But before we get into y'all weekend, and what's been going on this week, we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off right, because you already know what it is. It's your boy LB Easy, a.k.a. Passport Poppy. I'm here with my bro Mayhem, the beautiful Simone, and this is Vibe Society. Yeah, baby. All right, and we back. You know what? I love when I love when I do the intro, because the society can't see, but I can see everything in the green room. As soon as I hit the intro, I always see y'all, and then the camera come on. Just vibe.
Always.
Y'all wasn't sitting still at Rolling Loud, so let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's recap Rolling Loud.
This is the first drink of alcohol I've had in so long, like probably like a week. I didn't drink anything at Rolling Loud.
You didn't drink at Rolling Loud?
I didn't drink at all. The entire, from Thursday to Sunday, I drank nothing.
So you were sober the whole time?
I didn't say that. What I said was I didn't drink. So it feels good. I feel like I'm gulping this shit down. Like, goddamn.
All right, 30 minutes into the show, you're going to be slurring. Cool.
Honestly.
What about you, Simone? Did you drink?
Had a couple shots here and there, but didn't drink a lot because it's so hot and so humid that, yeah, there were just so many people passing out left and right, and I was not trying to be one of them.
You didn't want to make it onto my IG story?
No.
Yeah,
not at all.
So
Kid Cudi was enough. That was good.
I heard about that. Hold on, y'all was at that stage when it happened, right? Or so what happened?
Sure
Some more insight to what happened.
Go ahead, Mayhem.
So pretty much from my point of view, right? I wanted to leave already. Like, let's get that out the way. Didn't want to stay. I was already pissed off that Kanye was performing. So get this nigga Cudi out of here. That was in high school. He was like in my early high school years, I was a big Cudi fan. Still kind of am, but I ain't want. When you got Kanye there, you can't follow up with Kid Cudi. Just no. So I was there. We was waiting to go. We had to wait for one of our boys. When I tell you, he's the only headliner out of the entire weekend where I saw people legitimately sitting down in the lawn. It was you could literally walk from the farthest back of like the stadium or whatever was placed at. You could walk damn near right to the stage with no like resistance. There was nobody, trying to fight you because you bumped into them. It was the most like lackadaisical crowd I've ever been a part of.
Now question because I'm not a Cudi fan. Literally the last song I could tell you from Cudi, Day and Night. And no, wait.
His first song?
Which actually he retired from music and came back because of that song, ended up hitting later on. But hold up, was that Cudi album that Pusha T was on? Anyways, so that lets you know I'm not a Cudi fan. So how is he a headliner at Rolling Loud? Does he have music that people jamming to like that or something?
So most of the time at Rolling Loud, like we'll get to that too, where it's like these mosh pits and they call it raging and all these things. He's like the grandfather of it all, pretty much, or at least on the mainstream or the main stage of it all. So I get why they keep bringing him back is because he has a kind of a core niche audience, which kind of goes directly with the Rolling Loud crew.
What
So
he don't have that audience no more apparently.
yeah, that so from my point of view, it was already it didn't start off hot. I already started seeing, we won Yay chants, I was part of them too. I was chanting with them. I might have started one. You never know.
I was
But
starting to see we want Yay chance. He the one out there. We want Yay.
no cap, it was definitely me. I'm not gonna cats out the bag. It was definitely me. But so when I started walking away, this is the funniest part about it all. When I started walking away, that's when I heard the whole, if I get one more fucking thing thrown at me, I'm gonna walk the fuck off, all that shit, right? So we turned around at that point. As soon as he said there was like someone about to throw something in like 5 seconds. Like, I'm like, you like the substitute teacher who like there's a badass kid that knows some shit.
When I saw that shit on Instagram, I said, first off, you are at Rolling Loud. So everybody is either rolling or smoking loud, right? Nobody is in that bit sober. And you're going to tell all these, because I'm a heathen, so I call all us smokers or whatever heathens. You're going to tell all these heathens, if you do it one more time, the nigga didn't even want to throw his drink. I bet. He was just like, okay, what?
You said what?
It's a setup. It's a setup.
So once that happened, I already knew what time it was. So then literally right after that, like everybody just left. Like literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people just left Rolling Loud. So that was my vantage point. But Simone, you got something different?
Yeah, so for me, it was cool. I was actually excited to see Cudi because I do like Kid Cudi. He hasn't, like, I think to my knowledge, had his own album out in a while, but he's a great producer. He also does a lot of features. Like, he was featured on Drake's last album. So I really like the song that he did there with Drake. So he has hits, he has songs. And the first day was such a crazy day. It was so busy. And after a performance like Cardi's, like when I say Playboy Cardi, the Ragers, everybody, everything was crazy. I was over there. I went to see 3 6 Mafia, rushed back. So it was like I needed a performance like Cudi's. So similar to what Mayhem said, people were sitting down. I didn't sit down because on that ground is God knows what. There's throw up, all sorts of stuff. So I didn't sit down. But I definitely enjoyed like the chill, calm vibes. It's kind of like psychedelic. So like for anybody that was on shrooms or whatever, like that was their type of vibe to where it was like, okay,
Can I
let's
ask you this
chill.
question? Though? Can I ask you this question? Because that's a dope vibe to be on. That's a dope vibe.
Yeah. It was good. It was what I needed at the end of the day.
When at every concert festival, whatever, I've either performed or DJ'd at. When we get to that point, it's a transition. Like we get the crowd in that mood. Was that done with Cudi? Did they bring you to that mood? Because usually it's the lighting will change. You see the LED screens come up and all that stuff.
Yes. Yes, so the lighting did change. They definitely did change the mood. It's hard because everybody, like all my friends that were there were like, how can you go from somebody like Cardi, like Playboy Cardi was just the epitome of rage, mosh pits, to somebody like Cudi that's very much mellow. But they did transition. They did the best they could.
They ran at the same stage.
Yes, they were on the same stage. Yes.
Yeah, that was a bad.
But let me jump in. But to be honest, Cudi has a lot of rage music. Like,
he does. He didn't perform it.
So
At least not yet.
Off with the rage music to help transition out of
Yeah.
it. Since
he could have started it off. He could have did something. He started off with the most mellow vibe, and you come off back to back like hype performances. Like, because this is how my thing went. I went from Ken Carson, then I went to Playboy Cardi. I'm expecting Kid Cudi to. You supposed to be the Godfather of Rage type shit. You supposed to like set it off crazy. Don't get me wrong, mix it in. You can mix in like the vibe, the mellow vibes, but you can't just take me off a crazy high and just like stop the ride. So I think that's where a lot of people got caught off guard. It's like they was expecting one thing, and they
Right.
got hit with something completely different. He got 3 songs in
Yep.
before motherfuckers started throwing shit. I'm surprised they gave him 3
Uh-huh.
songs.
Yep. It was definitely interesting because similar to what Mayhem said, like I had rushed over because there was some time between Playboy and 3-6. I was like, okay, let me go ahead. I went from Cardi stage to 3-6 hype, felt like I was in wherever, and they came back, and I was like, okay, this is cool. But that was the emptiest I had seen that stage, and that was the main stage, and that was the emptiest, and it was like, dang, I felt so bad because I was like, dang, like it was literally a week before the show Kanye pulled out, and then they were like, okay, let's put Cudi. So he only had a week to go over his whole set. Of course, there's songs he's done before, but I felt bad. I really felt bad because it was really giving substitute teacher vibes. Like, sorry?
My bad.
Alright.
I stopped because I thought you was done. My bad. Keep going. Give a substitute teacher vibe.
But he
Oh,
has
okay.
just letting you know though, he does have a concert coming up. So even though he had
Yes.
a week,
That's
he
what I
still
was
has
about
a
to say.
concert. He has a set list. He has all these things going.
Fuck that. I'm not half of the level of what Kid Cudi's on. And if I get a call saying, hey, we got a show this weekend, I have a show ready. My team has a show ready. Any performer, that's your fucking job. All right. You can't tell me you don't have. And then also, like you said, he has a show coming up. He has a whole concert coming up. And I'm quite sure they asking you to
Right.
headline, bro. It's not hard to say, okay, I'm going to come out with the songs I know everybody's going to fuck with from the start. Even if you wasn't prepared, let me get them
Exactly.
on my side, and then we can slow it down. That's just one-on-one. He came in that bitch lazy and entitled and in his feelings because he's going through it with Kanye right now. And
I didn't even know that till after. I was like, what?
Now, see, you talking to I'm an avid, I'm a diehard Ye fan. So I knew the moment that they announced the Kid Cudi shit, and I saw Rolling Loud's Twitter account, I was like, oh, this a messy bitch shit. And I was like, Cudi, you a messy bitch for even signing up for it. Like, come on, you're not stupid. We talking about millionaires and a billionaire. You got the audacity to be like, nah, I'm gonna step in for the dude who I used to be signed to, who I'm going through a public beef because I'm friends with the nigga who's fucking his ex-wife. Like, come on, you know what type of turmoil that's gonna happen. If you know Ye fans are diehard Ye fans, why are you signing up for this? So he set himself up for failure. And if you already dealing with mental health problems and X, Y, and Z, why are you doing this? Like, why are you making yourself a victim of something that you could have avoided? Clearly, like, and there was way bigger acts that Rolling Loud could have signed. They got you because they wanted to be messy. They could have got a plethora of different artists. They could have made Dirk the main person. That's the thing. Like, they just wanted to be messy.
yeah, I bet you
And
Kanye
Cudi said
cut
it.
out. They said, all right, cool, we're going to get Cudi then. And it didn't go. I bet you Ye was out there like, yeah, see how that worked out.
He said, yeah, I'm gonna pop up. Fuck niggas.
Man.
That's why I'm don't even get started on that. Let's just skip over that part. I'm still fucking hurt.
So hold up. So what else happened at Rolling Loud? Because I've been hearing all kinds of stories. So what else? What else we got?
This nigga
Go ahead,
fucking Kanye
baby.
popped the fuck out the same night, the same fucking set time. Nigga, I'm on my way home, bro. I'm on my way home.
Oh,
This is
I know you
crazy.
heated because you were wanting to see it, and then your ass leaving there.
Like, when I tell you, I kid you not, right? So I went down there, me, Chris, and Jameson, right? Me and Jameson at the Cudi performance. We like, damn, I just want to hear Father Stretch My Hands just one time in concert. Just one time, you just hear that, dun dun. Like, I just want to hear that in those speakers, and I just wanted to hear it live in person. I wanted to hear it because I didn't go to his concert for that one. So I was like, damn, I really want to hear that song at a festival. That would go crazy. I'm in my car. We on the way home. We left out of the
That's
Cudi
my
shit.
favorite song.
We was like, I
That's
like
actually one of my
Huh?
favorite. That shit every time. Every time I
Oh,
see that,
God.
like it just dropped.
It
yesterday.
don't matter where you at. You just gonna be like that. It hit something.
I love that song. Love it.
So when I kid you not, so after the Cuddy shit, we like I fuck with Dirk, but it's already hitting 11. It's past 11 at this point. It's like I'd rather try to beat traffic a little bit and head home. Cool. Like I'm a Dirk fan, but I'm more of a club Dirk fan. You know, I'm gonna go see you in concert Dirk type of fan. So I'm in the car. We driving home. You know, you see on the shade room. Oh, you see everybody reacting to the Kid Cudi shit. And that's normal. It's like, oh, everybody's wondering like, what happened with the Cudi shit? You know, phone people are asking me like, 'cause they know I'm at Rolling Loud. I refresh my motherfucking timeline, and I see, oh, Dirk brings out Kanye. So father stretched my fucking hands. Yo, I wanted to crash the motherfucking car right there. One guy, everybody in the car was like, nah, nigga, you lying. Everybody like, nah, nigga, you fucking lying. And that was the only thing we kept talking about. That one specific song, how we just wanted to hear it. Bro, I'm telling you, I
Listen,
wanted to drive that
listen,
fucking car
Mayhem.
off the fucking road. Oh my fucking God. I'm still
Listen,
mad about that
let
shit.
me give you. I'm gonna give you my point of view on that because it's funny you said that because after the Cuddy, shenanigans, a lot of people started leaving. So me and my
Everybody
friend were
left.
like, okay. Yes, me and my friend were just like, you know what, we're gonna go over to Dirk. I was like, yeah, because I was torn between Cuddy and Dirk anyway, but I was like, let me just go ahead, vibe with Cuddy. It's been a long day, whatever. We walk over to Dirk, we vibe, and we're like, okay, OTF, okay, whatever. And then he's like, yeah, we bringing Chicago out. We over here thinking like, we don't know who it's going to be. And then all of a sudden, literally, it felt like all the people in the arena, like in the stadium, just whoosh. And so me and her are looking, we're like, what is this black figure on stage? And then we hear the beginning of Father Stretch My Hands. We were like, no, because she was joking. She was like, oh, it's just Kanye. And I was like, girl, please,
That shit in the
he
baseline
left
come on.
us.
You can't hide it.
Listen, when I tell you, I cannot describe the amount of joy because I got it all on video. I can't describe the amount of joy I had running through my veins. I was like, yo,
As he takes his headphones off, he don't want to even hear it.
it was insane. Like that moment, like, and it was just it's this fact that he did that song,
Yeah, you can
because he could have
relax.
done so many other songs, but that song right there is classic. Like I can listen to that song and All of the Lights. I can listen to both of those songs
When I
all the
tell you I
time, all
stayed up
day.
to 7 a.m. that night, just mad.
What?
Till 7 a.m. I
What?
was mad as fuck. You don't understand. I paid for these tickets 3 months ago. 3 months ago. You pay for these
True,
tickets for a specific
Fourier.
person. They pull out a
I
week
get it.
before.
I
The
get it.
one song I
How did you
specifically
feel?
wanted to hear.
How did you feel
I'm
like when he
still
actually
still
pulled out like a week
processing.
before?
I was mad, but I understood it. You know, sometimes at first I thought it was because of the Travis shit, right? So Friday, I was like, all right, it's because of Travis, cool. But I got progressively madder throughout the weekend when Travis fucking came out on Saturday. So I was like, oh, yeah,
You
it's a
sure
bitch.
did.
And I'm like, yo, fuck yeah. And at this point, I'm just an anti-A man. I was like, yo,
Why
you got no reason to pull out.
You heard?
I'm mad hurt. Like,
says,
no, I'm gonna hold
says-
that shit
says
too on my sleeve.
every
I'm
woman-
mad hurt.
Says every woman that wanted to trap a dude. You got no reason to pull out. I'm sorry. I just couldn't let it go.
It
I'm
was
using that sound bite for
crazy.
something.
It was crazy. I was not expecting Travis either. We were there because I was so close to the stage. Like I could practically touch whoever was on the stage.
no.
Literally that
Hold
close.
on.
And
So we
so
gotta
I
rewind
see
up.
Future.
So
I'm
that was
like,
Friday.
okay.
You don't jump ahead, Simone. Don't jump ahead. All right. Don't jump ahead.
Oh, okay.
Shout
Go
out
ahead.
though.
Go ahead. My bad.
On
We on
Friday, though, I
Friday.
will
Go
shout
ahead.
out
Go ahead.
Ken Carson.
We on
If
Friday.
you don't know who Ken,
Uh-huh.
if you don't know who Ken Carson is, please check him out because that motherfucker can perform his ass the fuck off. I fuck with Ken
I heard.
Carson. I fuck with City
I heard about
Mirage. That's more of my shit. I think that mainstream.
City
But if
Moore?
you just like some crazy, yeah, City Morgue. It was their last performance together. They split it up, so it was their last performance where it went crazy. But that was my Friday recap. Now we can move on to Saturday. Saturday was lit. Now I would say this: Friday had a big, it had great acts leading up to the headliners, and the headliners disappointed me. It almost felt like Saturday was the complete opposite, where the people leading up to the headliners were trash, and the actual headliners were amazing. So I'm looking at, I believe, what was it? Was it what Kodak came out? Was that Saturday? They're gonna have me fucking
Nah, I
check.
think Kodak was on Sunday.
So who the fuck? Let me make
Yeah,
sure
Kodak
who I'm
was on
talking
Sunday.
about.
Why
Oh,
she?
okay.
Hold
I
on.
meant
Saturday was
I
Gucci.
meant Gucci Man.
Why she put this big ass Android in the camera? She took the, all I see is the big. I see 12 cameras pop up in the camera.
Them shits got fucking a droid on a droid. A droid had a baby.
Hey, baby. I see the comment. Hey, baby.
No, but okay, I know what it was though. Now I'll give this. Like people gonna laugh at me, but Saucy Santana is a great motherfucking performer. On God, Saucy is a great motherfucking performer, and that motherfucker's a
Second
star.
that.
I fuck with Saucy.
Hey,
second
I'm
that.
completely comfortable with my sexuality to say Saucy Santana is probably one of the best performers out right now. I'm okay with it.
okay.
That big motherfucker can move.
He said that big
Had the
motherfucker.
crowd going.
Hey,
Had
He
but
had the
that's
crowd
all-
jumping.
if you feel like you got your money's worth, that's all that matters. That's all that fucking
Yeah,
matters.
he's better than Gucci Man. He performed better than Gucci Man. He performed better than City Girls. And those are the two after him. So I was like, they
I
could
don't
put
think
him
that's
on.
hard. I don't think that's hard to perform better than City Girls. Like JT is the one with the personality. Young Miami got no personality, so I'm quite sure on stage
He's shaking ass, just shaking ass.
just the whole time. But yes,
But I will say though, once they got past the City Girls and they hit the Ski Master Slump God. Now I listened to nothing that motherfucker ever put out in his life, but when I tell you that shit was fucking crazy, oh Lord. Ski Mask had that shit going stupid. Like, I'm in that bitch going crazy. We jumping up and down, mosh pitting going stupid. And then it went from Ski Mask to Lil Uzi. So we went from one Rager to another Rager, stupid wild. Then we went from Uzi
this on
to
Saturday.
Future.
This on Saturday
So
or Friday?
this is Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, this is Saturday now. So Saturday was like crazy headliner, but the people underneath it were like, eh. But the headliners went stupid, which was completely opposite from Friday. So me, I got lost for 5 hours now. So from
Wait, no, you're not gonna just skip over that. How did you get lost for 5 hours?
And I'll show you, right? So I'm trying to get my let me get the specifics right. So I went to me and the people I was with went to go see Tusi, right? We left him. It was like at one point he started singing too much. I was like, all right, he's singing too much. So we walked away.
You were running, you a track
walked
star.
away. We walked. That ain't even Tusi. That's
Wrong person, my bad. I've been drinking this.
I had to think about it. I was like, is that the same?
And when I
artist?
said, I was like, nope, wrong person.
This is confusing. I thought it was Mooski or something like that.
My bad.
facts. But what's funny, I walked away, got me a frozen lemonade, right? I came back for Nardo Wick though.
How was his performance? Because I literally,
Nardo was low key like sliding. People was fucking with his songs. I liked him because he started off automatically with his hits. He didn't give you no buffer, no lead up.
oh, he came in hot.
Fuck you.
He came in hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in and just boom. I know my set time probably like 30 minutes. Let me just go crazy.
But that's how
I
you're
fuck
supposed to
with
do. When you're doing a festival, you're supposed to get the crowd on your side. They just listen to somebody else. So now you got to get them on your side. Give them what they came here for. The shit they know, they're going to jump on. Then
Nigga be trying to introduce new music and shit. Nigga be trying to do new music. I be like, bro,
like Nelly did.
this is not the time and place for that shit.
Like Nelly did in the Verses. He tried to play new shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, we don't care about none of it. If you don't play Hot in Here,
Nigga, you lost.
Country Grammar,
Nigga, you lost.
Ride With Me.
That's where Ludacris killed your ass. But
Ludacris.
after Nardo, this is what happened though. After Nardo is when Ski Mask came on. So niggas I was with, and like the cell service out there, let me just tell you this: the cell service out there is fucking trash. Now, if they was smart, somebody would invest in like some wide range fucking Wi-Fi that motherfuckers can use out there, because there is no way you
It's
can
not.
communicate
It's
with
not.
motherfuckers.
It's not that. It's not that it's trash. It's that it's overwhelmed. You got too many people in one cluster,
Yeah,
so
probably.
they need multiple.
I need motherfuckers to have more cell
access.
time. I need them to do something.
You know how much it
I need
costs
them
to
to
have
come-
cell phone time? He just be asking. Niggas be asking for shit. Don't even know how to do. Then they add about 12 more cell phone towers. Like, you know how much money it costs to do a cell phone tower?
I get it, but I know they gotta come.
Niggas,
I
know
know
what
they
really
got
mad
some-
is
like
Metro.
500,
Niggas
700,
with
really?
Metro getting
Like, you can do
service.
something.
What's really fucked up is niggas with Metro getting service with people with Verizon and AT&T not.
Bro, on God, no. Or I kid you, niggas with motherfucking Cricket without their fucking 4-bar Friday and shit. And my shit over here fucking is showing 4 bars. That shit got 0. Motherfucking my shit turning green. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm over here sending out mass SOS like, yo, where y'all at? Where y'all at? I lost y'all. These niggas like, we on the left side. Nigga, you on the left side.
I hate when
Niggas
niggas
talking
say
about
that
on
shit.
the left.
We on the left side. Left side of what, my nigga?
They didn't say nothing else after that. It's left side. Boom. Communication ceased. For 5 hours after that, communication ceased. It was left side. So my dumb
Who
ass,
had the keys to the
my
car?
dumb ass go
Who
over
had the
there.
keys to the car?
My dumb ass over here looking for fucking 5 hours.
Hello?
On the left side.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mayhem? You can hear me? All right. Who had the keys to the car? That's my question.
Nigga, me. Nigga.
Then why the fuck are you looking for people? No, you enjoy your time, and when it's time to go, them niggas need to be in place. That's the rule number 1. Keys to the car, that's who you stay with. Person with the keys to the car decides where we go.
Now you're right about that. Definitely right. But I'm a nice dude. I'm a nice guy. What can I say?
We all
But
know
don't
you're
get
a
me wrong.
motherfucking nice guy. No fucks given? Yeah, let's not forget about that.
Don't get me wrong. I didn't really care though, because I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna have my own fun. I can vibe out on myself." So I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown on what I did right on my Saturday. So after Nardo Wick, I went to Ski Mask. You know, just to participate in the mosh pits. Had a little bit of fun. I was like, you know what? Let me try to find these motherfuckers. I went scavenging around, boom, boom. But at this point, I'm fucking done. My body is low key like on its last leg. So I'm like, I need a Slurpee. So what happened was,
something just came to mind, bro. Next time you go to a festival, everybody get Apple tags and put them in their pocket. So when you're looking for somebody, you know exactly where to find their ass at because they don't use cell phone service. Bing. Hey, that boy's smart. That's on the motherfucking mastermind. Keep going with your story. My bad.
So I go get a Slurpee, a purple joint. That shit brought me back to life. I needed all the sugar in the fucking world. So I go back in, right? I'm like, fuck it. I can't find them. Whatever. It's Uzi turn. I'm in the back. Something at first I was like, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be vibing. The people next to me, the people to the right of me, they was like, you know what? I want to go to the front. And I was like, fuck it. Let's do it. I wish I could show a fucking video of just how this shit happened. We started from all the way in the back, and somehow we moshed our way to the motherfucking front of this shit. So much so, I actually saw the people who I came with, Chris and Jameson. I just couldn't get to them, but I saw them. I was like, oh, somehow I made it here, and I was happy. I did my due diligence.
I just realized who you said you were with. You with 2 of the tallest niggas outside of Timbra, out of the chapter. So and they light skinned as shit. They can't hide in the dark. Them motherfuckers.
Hey, them motherfuckers ain't gonna lie. There's a bunch of motherfucking NBA players just fucking rolling loud because everybody that looked like they was fucking on average 6'7".
Oh,
like,
they wasn't abnormal. Okay, cool.
Hell no. I'm thinking like I'm a decent size. I'm a decent height. Nigga, I'm on my tippy toes trying to look for motherfuckers.
Nigga,
like,
ain't
God,
shit else going to let you know that you ain't a tall nigga until you stand next to a tall. Dog, bro, I remember I met Shaq, bro. So, we all know Shaq is big as shit. We had a hookah lounge. Shaq come in to DJ. A hookah lounge. The fuck?
Ishtar? I drive?
You know it. So he come in, and so I walk up to him. Hey, what's up? Da, da, da. We get a picture. Now, in person, I already know When I look at this picture, I'm like, bro, I look like a fucking kid, my dude. You know what? I posted that bit one time and never posted it again. It's still in my phone, but you have to search my IG years ago to find that bit. Like, I'm like, nigga, I'm at your belly button. I'm a grown ass man.
You emasculated me. I can't do that shit.
Nah, it ain't that bad. Yeah, I won't say that. I'm just saying, I'm not finna try to holler at no females when I'm standing next to this tall motherfucker.
But this to wrap my story up on Saturday. Once I got to Uzi, that's when Future came. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna stay for Future. I'm on my last leg now. And I'll let y'all know a little secret. Fuck Rolling Loud and their volunteers. Okay, the motherfuckers who pass out the fucking water packages. When I tell you, them niggas are fucking MLB pitchers. If you got to the front, they started throwing these fucking packages out. And I'm gonna describe it to you. It's like a fucking, I don't know what material they fucking using, but they got water inside a pouch, but the edges are so fucking sharp, you gotta use your teeth to open them up.
Oh, like the juice packages been in elementary.
Yeah, it's like a Capri Sun, but flat. Like a Capri Sun, but just a square. No pouch for a straw, right?
I have a good description. It's like an MRI. Have y'all ever had an MRI?
Is that hard?
Not MRI, MRE.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Military food. Yeah.
Yes, it's literally MRE because it's emergency packets. So it's what they use in case of emergency. It's emergency water.
That shit is so tough. It's meant not to bust when it's in your bag. So you get a hit in the face with that shit. That edge catch your ass.
They were beaming it. It was like you were playing dodgeball in elementary. So it literally like beam. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
I had to help you.
I got scratched the fuck up. So much to the point where I wish I could zoom in my fucking nose, my fucking cheek. Like this girl was like, yo,
zoom in? I can do it.
I was cut open. Nigga, I got 5 cuts on my face. I got to the point where I was grabbing the waters just to disinfect my fucking face. Like, I got beat the fuck up. Like, I kid you not. At one point, though, the motherfuckers in the front, they had like a carton of these shits. They were just throwing them shits. It was like it was raining fucking these packages that was cutting everybody. Or the motherfucker was just beating them at your face. So you fuck around, you looking somewhere else, smack. You be looking down, smack on the top of the head. Like, I got cut up so many fucking times. I was like, fuck this water. But back to Future. Future had the longest set in fucking performance history.
All right, long story short, we are past the long story.
No, dead ass. I
I
had to laugh. I had to laugh because everybody in the crowd was over here looking like, y'all remember last one line when the baby dodged the shoe? He was like, shoo, like that. And literally how Lil' Kim in her music video be like this. That's how everybody was looking, dodging these damn water packets.
I started ducking other people. I had to, and I'm not a small dude. I was like, holy shit. I was behind some girl. Like, yo, you don't get smacked up. I'm done getting hit. Like, fuck this shit. I was like on my last leg. I was finna, like, they were telling people, hey, if you feel dehydrated or you just done, wave your hand, we'll get you over the fences or over the fucking guardrail. I was super close to being like, yo, take me out of here. Please, on God.
Rolling loud. My
face is fucked up right now.
Yeah.
No, dead ass. I'm like, if them shit is heavier, I would have concussion. But back to Future, right? Future had the longest set time I ever fucking heard of anybody in my fucking life. The nigga went on for 2 hours. I was at the point where I was like, yo, I want this shit to fucking end. Like, I can go home. He performed every fucking hit song he ever had in his life. To the point where every song he kept doing, he would put smoke up. I thought Drake was coming out every single time. He performed every hit he ever Drake. I'm thinking like, Drake coming. Let me get my phone out. Nigga didn't come. I'm like, man, fuck this dude. I'm like, fuck. But I ain't gonna lie, he was a great performer. He brought out Dirk. But then the surprise was he brought out Travis. Now, I was ready to go home when Travis came out. Everybody was ready to go home. I saw everybody around me like, hold this shit out. Everybody looking around, we ready. All of a sudden, we see the smoke going. Travis popped out. And then when I tell you, everybody named Moms fucking jumped on my back. I felt the world. I felt the whole rolling out of my back. Like, I was like, holy shit. Oh my! That was a experience that kind of made up for the Kanye Cudi thing. Not really. Don't get me started lying. It didn't make up for it. But I was like, oh shit! Travis came out. This nigga was banned from killing motherfuckers. Oh shit! So I was mad surprised. It was a great vibe. Motherfuckers went crazy. Oh my god, Travis! Then the motherfuckers started throwing more water. It was like they started throwing water out like confetti or some shit. It was wild as fuck. And that was my Rolling Loud story for Saturday. But Simone, you got a different
All right.
perspective.
Before, I'm sorry for cutting you off, Simone. We did not do the trigger
Word of the day.
We did not do the trigger word today, and I thought Mayhem would be done quicker than that, but he went through a whole Rolling Loud recap. So let's get to it. All right, trigger word of the day. Let's figure it out. Sex. Sex, and more sex. So sex is the trigger word of the day. That should be fun. Last week it was friend, and we were fucked. When I
that's Vanilla's favorite word.
Oh my God. When I tell you I've never drank so much on our show, like I was upset. I got off the show and went to sleep. I'm talking about just crazy. So, let's see here. And Simone, go ahead and tell your Rolling Loud. I do apologize for cutting you off. It's on you.
Oh no, you're okay. I was waiting for Mayhem to do his day 3, and now I was just gonna go over my weekend real quick.
You want me to do that? You want to go with my day 3? My day 3 was trash. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty quick. It's really quick, actually. I was dehydrated. I was done. I was ready to go to fuck home. I was so done. I left halfway through the Kendrick set. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So if I'm looking at the motherfucking set list for fucking, let me see, for day 3, let me see who the motherfuckers went. Let me see here. I got there late. I was like, fuck all that shit. I ain't going there at 5 or 6. We showed up at 7. We saw some of Baby King. Kodak is a horrible performer, so I left like after the first song. Didn't want to see none of Lil Baby. So me personally, I went to go see Trippie. I saw Moneybagg. I saw Trippie Redd, and then I saw some of Kendrick Lamar. And I took my ass back to the car, and I drove my ass back to Orlando. And that was my day 3. Nice and simple.
What? You drove back to Orlando after?
Same night.
You know how ready you have to be to get home to leave the same night. Like you had to be ready to go.
I was so done. Like my body was just like, "Yo, get us the fuck home, please." Like, we are tired, nigga. Like, and I didn't take Monday off like a dumbass. So yeah.
Nigga, when I used to clock in, if I was going on a weekend, Monday included that weekend. Monday was part of that weekend. Hell, Friday was part of the weekend. So, but I get you. So, Simone, go ahead. What's up with your weekend? How was Rolling Loud? Your Rolling Loud experience?
Yes. So it was actually pretty good. I went last year as well. So this year was a little bit different because I was with like all females. So we kind of sort of wanted to see the same artist, but a couple of the females in the group wanted to see more so like Shinsia and stuff. I like Shinsia, but I was more so like, let me go see the trap artists. So day one was good. Actually, we got there a little late though because we did the shuttles. So last year when I did it, I parked in the neighborhood, jumped the wall, and then just went across that way because my friend's family lives in Miami Gardens. So their family put the ladder up on the wall. Listen, it was free parking.
What a
And it
nigga.
was close. Yes. So put the ladder up on the wall. We jumped the wall and we walked in, right? Saved on parking, saved on time, saved on traffic. So this year we actually did the shuttle pass, and that was I think $100 for the whole weekend, but it was worth it because per day was a little bit more. So we did that. That was good. Got us there the first day. We got there late, so that 5 o'clock traffic got our ass on Friday. So we stayed maybe like 45 minutes in traffic. So we were like, bruh. By the time we got there, I think it was time for like Ken Carson or Lil Yachty to go on. So it was around like almost 6 or a little bit
Yachty
after
came on
6.
first. Yachty came on first,
Yeah.
which I didn't get to. Yachty was great. But
I was so sad. bad. I wanted to see Lil Yachty so bad. I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's cool. So when we got there, I think Yachty was on, or Saweetie. We got there when Saweetie was on. We caught the end of her and then walked around a little bit. It was very, very nice. They have a lot of different lounges, which is one thing that I liked. We didn't go to any of them on Friday. I just went and saw, because I had been craving to see 3-6. I love 3-6 Mafia. I love trap music. So literally I saw 2 Chainz, 3-6. Don Toliver was good too. His set was very, very good. Cardi, crazy.
Wait, hold on.
He
You
went
like Don
crazy.
Toliver's set? No, we got to talk about this.
Yeah, it was
Don
a
Toliver's
vibe.
set was
Last year was
probably
better
the
than
worst set. Nobody was moving. It was the most
last
dead
year's was
crowd I've
better.
ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, where
You
were
ain't
you
see
in the
nobody
crowd
move.
though?
Where
I was, people
I'm
were
in the
moving.
front.
Yeah,
If
we
you
were in
looked
the
around, I
front
wish you
on
had a
the
camera.
right
If you
side,
would
I
have
think.
pinged your camera around the whole thing, you'd have been like, damn, this shit look dead.
Well, where I was standing, we was vibing. We had us a great little time on the right side, up in the front. We were great. We had us a good little time. So that's why I said, like, from Dawn to Playboy was interesting. And then left Cuddy, you know how that whole thing went. We already went over it. Day 2, we decided to go early because we did not want to be stuck in traffic for like 45 minutes. So we got there around 4. And we caught a lot of the artists. We actually took our time to go on the Ferris wheel. We took some cute little pictures because all that stuff was included. So we didn't have to pay for the Ferris wheel and none of that. And then I told myself I was going to go see an artist I had never seen before. So I went to go see
Big
Sleazy
money.
World Go. Huh?
I said big money. She experienced a whole Rolling Loud experience.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
I got my
I ain't
money's
do
worth.
none of
I
that shit.
learned from last year. I learned from last year. I
Hey, I
learned.
went to the
So
one
I
in
was
New
like,
York,
okay.
and you going? I ain't do none of this shit. You doing some extra shit.
Yeah,
That was
sure
the
did.
$400.
Because
That was the you on the $700 package. My bad.
no, I paid the regular money, regular ticket, general admission. But I was like, you know what? We were there so early and we didn't really want to see any of the earlier artists. So we literally just went on the Ferris wheel, walked around, took some pictures. And I think who was the first person I went to see? I think Saucy Santana. We caught some of Saucy. I went to see Key Glock because I love me some Key Glock. So I went over to Key Glock, came back for Gucci. Gucci was all right. I didn't care for the City Girls. So I think at that point I went to go see Sleazy
No,
World
I want
Go
everybody
because
to
I had
know,
heard some of his songs but never seen him in person.
Simone.
You did
I
what?
want everybody to know she
Yeah,
walked about 3 miles doing all of that shit. She is. I wish I knew
I sure
the
did.
layout of this shit. She is tripping. She had to sprint
I sure did. I
like
went
Jamaican
all
style,
over.
like winner in a 200, 100,
Yeah,
400. Like she is tripped. Like that shit is far as fuck. Like,
Boy with a
I kid y'all not.
it
This shit is
was.
far. Like on God, this shit is far as hell. The fact that she made it to
It
all these
was
people, I'm like,
hard.
hold up. One's at Go Puff, one's at Ciroc stage. That shit is like a mile apart. She is bugging talking about shit
Yes.
from 2
You didn't
chains
look
to
at
3
the
6
performance?
to hell no.
Bruh, you didn't look
Listen.
at the stage map before you got to the
No,
show?
I did. It was too far. It was too far.
Yeah.
I knew it was too far. I knew which ones I wasn't gonna see. Like,
That's the thing about Rolling Loud is you have to plan ahead. So I already knew who I wanted to see, and I was like, you know what? I have a gap of time because I wanted to see Ace Hood. Ace Hood didn't come on till 8:45, so I literally had a gap of time. So I was like, okay, let me just go see a new artist. That's where I went to Sleazy. So yeah, I definitely walked real far because the Go Puff stage was the furthest stage. So I walked all the way. I skipped Soldier Boy. Didn't care for Soldier Boy. Ended up missing Kevin Gates. I was like, whatever. Ski Mask was crazy. Uzi was crazy. Didn't care to see the baby. I saw him last year. And then Future was long as hell. And he came out 30 minutes late. So it was already
I'm telling you,
late.
Future was the longest
hell.
set time ever in life. Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Like,
gosh.
if you ever went
Yeah,
to a
that
Future concert, you did not get your money's worth. This motherfucker performed for 2.5 hours. I kid you not. He did
no,
every slap
yes.
jam you could think of. I got some real day one fans. I'm like, nigga, no, you don't. There's a bunch of white fucking kids here. Nigga, get this shit over with. You
Yes.
can go the fuck home.
Yes. and just mosh pitting and all this other stuff. I was like, bro, I'm over y'all. Saturday felt like the longest day. I'm not gonna lie, it felt super long. But the good thing is there were so many different lounges. So we went to the Ciroc Lounge, which was nice, dressed up. They just had to make sure you were over 21. You got in, go ahead, get yourself a nice little drink and walk out. Now, on
Did you pay for
Saturday,
this?
me and my friends, huh?
Did you pay for this?
You know what happens when
Nah,
you
nah,
just
nah. Who
be nice
paid?
to the
Who
No,
paid?
no,
gods.
no.
Who
I
paid?
want to know what happened because I've seen the prices for these things, and I'm
Yeah, they were like
very
$16
like.
a cup.
You said what?
16. They were like $16 a cup. And it was like them
No,
little
no, I'm talking about
plastic
how you
cups.
get
And I was
in.
like,
I said how you get in. Not
oh, it was free
what you
to get
purchase.
in. It's free.
To
Yeah, you just had to be
who?
21. To everybody. It was free. We didn't have no VIP. I promise you, it
I
was
know
swear,
it's
free.
free for
niggas and women got two different frees. I swear to God.
I
Oh.
saw the pants you had on. I saw your IG. I saw the pants you had on. It was free to you. And that's the thing. This is what I'm talking about all the time. She walking up, do, just to twisting and walking, and I guess it's free. No, it's not free. Mayhem would have walked his ass up there. They would have been like $50, bro.
Dang. See,
At
that's
least.
rough. That's rough. You see, the crazy thing is, me and my friends got separated, right? And I had no signal as well. And as I was walking around, I met a lot of people. One thing I like about festivals is just making random friends, meeting random people. You at the same performance, you cool with them.
Your festival
But
buddy,
my
bro.
brother,
Yep.
yeah, literally a festival buddy. But what me and my friends did initially on day one was as soon as we came in, we had designated meetup spots. So we're like, if we all get separated, we're meeting here by the GoPuff stage. We're meeting here by this stage. We're meeting here by this food truck. So that way we knew, hey, whenever we get a little signal or if it was time to go, we knew where we would meet up. So that's the smart thing.
See, that's the
that we
difference between
did.
men and women. We
Yeah.
did that day one. I kid you not. The meetup spot, quote unquote, never got met up at. So that's
What?
funny, the difference between men and women. I literally said, hey, the orange freight container. I was like, that's the meetup spot. Nobody ever even went over there. Nobody ever thought about going over there. That was
What?
it's just the difference between men and women on trips. It's funny. It's really
Yeah.
hilarious, actually.
Yeah, because it was crazy. So many people were passing out. So many people were drugged up. So many people, like I'm telling you, I made so many festival friends because they're like, my phone was dead or this and that. And on top of that, my brother, he's a cop. He was telling me that every day, maybe within the span of 2 to 3 hours, there were like 60 phones stolen within 3 hours. So at the end of the
Give
day,
over to
Yeah,
your
your
brother,
brother
the feds.
God damn, I'm over here. I need to change what I be telling you. Shit, all of me hemmed
Hey,
up.
pod over. Hey,
Yeah,
pod
Podcast
over.
over.
so anyway,
Yeah,
so he was working
podcast
it.
over. Dude.
Stop it. So he was working the festival, and yeah, he was telling me that so many people like got their phones just bloop. And I met one guy who said he was walking through the crowd. It was actually after Trippy, and he said he turned back around. He was like, "Hey, bro, like that's my phone," and he did not know who stole his phone. So that was wild. But yeah, I enjoyed meeting, making random festival friends, and then my day 3, similar to what Mayhem said, it was one of the most tiring days, but it was actually laid back because that's when I went to the Smirnoff Lounge, I went to the De Leon Lounge, and then there was one place called the Flowery. I don't know if you saw it, Mayhem, when you were walking by,
I saw
going
it. That
towards
shit
the
was
rock
nice.
stage. It
That shit
is
was nice.
so nice. To get in, you had to
That
be
shit was nice.
18, and literally, there's a spot on the 3rd floor where they let you roll, and like they sell rolling papers and stuff, but they let you roll, they let you smoke up there, everything, and it's just like a really nice, chill lounge.
Well, one thing I can
Like,
say though, I was definitely smoking all throughout that shit, and I like the fact that they don't give a fuck. I thought
not at
that
all.
when you go to a metal detector, they don't allow lighters. I asked one of the people, they was like, "Oh, you can bring it in." I was like, "Okay, this is
Yeah,
different." All right.
yeah,
I was sparking up,
it was
all in that.
so
We brought
nice.
tree every single day, got high every single day, among other things.
I mean, it's
But it
rolling
was
loud. It's rolling
Why
loud. You know what I'm
say
saying?
amongst other things? There's a list of other things. You know, people gonna automatically go to the worst thing. Oh, you're doing heroin and crack.
Listen,
listen,
Ooh,
those are
yes,
black drugs. See, when you're around a bunch of white people, it's cocaine.
you do it the white
Ready to
dude.
go,
No, I
ready
was
to go.
literally 2 of my friends were standing in the crowd and they were seeing like boys next to them literally doing cocaine
Yeah,
right
right
next
next
to
to
them in
them
the
in
Oh
the
crowd.
crowd. I
And
yeah.
it
mean,
was
they
like,
be,
what? Yeah,
Little
literally.
bump.
And it was like, yeah.
and they might even look over to you. One.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I definitely saw people like taking some bumps. I didn't
Oh
take
yeah,
it,
them.
but I was tempted.
That's something I don't play on. I never
Step
done.
one.
The cocaina.
Yeah. But day 3 to wrap up was the most chill, but the most tired day. We woke up, we were exhausted, but we got there pretty early again, chilled, walked around, took more pictures. Um, we got there really, really early actually. And I got to
You tripping?
explore an artist named Hoosh. I think he's from off the West Coast. Black guy, dreads. His music is a vibe. He's like singing, rapping type stuff.
Question:
So
did you
discovered
go to
him.
him because you saw Tariq, the creator of Rolling Loud, tweet that shit?
No, no, we were literally there
Okay,
so early and we were we were at the Ciroc Lounge, which was I think it was Ciroc that was right there next to the stage. And
I'm only
so we were
saying
just like,
that.
"Oh, okay."
I was only
I
saying that
did
because
not know.
he had tweeted it out. He was like, "I'm gonna put y'all on to somebody before day 3. Go check out, who is like, oh, he's gonna be a star, blah blah blah." So that's the only reason why I
Oh,
asked.
he was amazing. His set and his
He is.
saxophonist, his band was dope. Like his music, amazing. Followed him on Spotify, all that. Then I saw Mona Leo, Lakia. I was waiting on Lakia, and there was nobody else I wanted to see, so I stayed there by Lakia. Quality control. Lakia can
Nobody
rap.
else wanted to
She was
see it. Nobody else wanted to see it. I promise you.
Lakia was great. After that, we walked
It
around, went to
was
DJ Nasty,
it
DJ
was three of y'all.
Entice. Huh?
I said
You
it was
said
only
what,
3 of y'all
Mayhem?
there.
No, it was actually packed. I have a video of it if you want to see.
Man, they came over from somebody's
So
performance. I promise you. I saw your video too. That's the funny part. And nobody sing along. You know?
they were on the
On the
other
other
side of
side
the
of the stage.
stage.
So what we're gonna do in the future is when we out here at these events and stuff like that, we're going to post some video clips and some pictures and stuff,
Facts. I got
just so we can
yo.
have stuff to back
Yes,
up.
I
Because
was
I'm quite sure the
so
society want to see that. We're gonna get more interactive because we want to
yeah.
see the shit. Because I was just somewhere and I was like, damn, I should have been recording this. So that's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna
I
start.
got some great mosh pit videos. See, now
Me
Simone, she
too.
might be a little more sedated, so she was probably like on the
No,
side chilling.
I'm telling you,
I'm in the mix, going crazy, jumping on niggas'
nah,
shoulders.
we were dead
Niggas
ass
got
in
fucking
the
broken
mosh pit. We were
noses.
You know what,
right
Vibe
there.
Society? We should we're gonna do a homecoming. We're gonna crash homecomings this coming fall.
We
Ooh,
gonna do
We're gonna
it.
crash a few homecomings this coming fall. We're gonna have some footage for that.
We gonna do it.
Oh shit, we already know one homecoming we're going to outside of UCF. We're gonna be at UCF lit.
Outside.
God.
We got another one we going
That's
to. I know. Mayhem should be popping up over there too. We're not gonna say which school yet, but we got invited to go to a homecoming. So we'll talk about it off air once we get everything confirmed. But
That sounds like fun.
so
But yeah,
what? I'm sorry.
oh, go ahead.
Finish up your rolling out, and we'll get on the topic for the day.
Yeah, I'm almost in. So went by DJ Nasty, DJ Entice because I love 99 Jams. That's been one of my favorite stations growing up. Wanted to intern there, all that. Amazing, very, very down to earth guys. And then we had some time. We walked around a little bit. I didn't really care to see Shensia. I know people are gonna kill me for saying that, but I was not about to walk to that far ass stage to see Shensia. I was good. My feet was hurting. I skipped Moneybag too, even though I wanted to see him. Um, Kodak cannot perform live. He sucks at performing live. His music was going, he was delayed. I don't know if he couldn't hear himself. I don't know what it is, but Kodak is not a very good live
Shit was
performer.
horrible. It was the biggest lag ever. Like, holy shit.
Yes, it was terrible.
And it came out
But
to a
he's
Uzi song. It
always
made no
that
fucking
bad.
sense.
It was bad. And then I walked over to go see Trippy. Trippy was amazing. Everything you think Trippy would be, he was. When I tell you the whole crowd went to Trippy. Like, we love Trippy Red. Yep. everybody went to Trippy. It was so far back, almost to the set of Aliens. You know the aliens I'm talking about, Mayhem? There's like 4 aliens standing there, the colored ones. Yeah. It was like red, green. Yeah. So they were all the way back there. And then we rushed back over for Kendrick so we could get a good spot. Kendrick was amazing. Great vibes. I saw Lil Baby with his little platform shoes and his bell bottoms. He was so cute, his little outfit. But we were in the front for that. Yeah, you have to see his outfit, LB. He had some colorful bell bottom pants
To
on.
this, my dog just said that's what he on today.
No, he reminded me of, there's a character in the Powerpuff Girls. I think it's one of the what is it? The gangrene guys, or gangrene gang, something like that. And one of them got bell bottom pants that
Please
be walking like
relax.
that.
Please relax.
That's how his pants were. They were a vibe though.
Oh, God. Well, hold up, weren't you wearing bell bottoms? That's
Not that day.
Oh, you
Not
weren't
that
wearing
day,
bell
but yeah.
bottoms. Okay.
Nope. He wasn't my twin that day. But yeah, it was good. Kendrick was vibes. We were right by mosh pit. They were actually the nicest mosh pit all weekend. I think the boys was tired, but they were cool. They kind of maintained their space, their mosh space. But Kendrick performed all the songs I wanted to see, which is good because I chose Rolling Loud over his concert, which was yesterday in Tampa. So I was a little sad that I missed his concert because I love concerts. I'm an avid concert goer. But Kendrick did amazing in person. And yeah, that was the end of it. Every day we went to Wawa because that was like the only thing open aside from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But Wawa was hitting the entire weekend. So shout out to them for keeping us alive.
Wawa always got some good food. I'm sorry, Wawa always hit late night. Go there, place them orders. Kendrick concerts are always bang. Actually, Kendrick is the only. How can I put this? I don't like concerts. I like going to them. I like performing at concerts. When I say I like going to them, if I go to a concert, I'm going to pay whatever I need to have my space. I don't like crowds.
Yes.
I hate crowds. I hate being around like too many people. So I could be on stage. I can all that great stuff. But being in the crowd, I hate that shit. But Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick concert when he came to Orlando back in like 13, 14.
For the Pink Festival? For the Pink thing?
I think UCF brought him.
Yeah, for the Pink. For Victoria's Secret Pink.
When I tell
We
you,
won a competition.
let me explain. That's the first time I'll ever pop Molly in my life. At that concert. Oh God, that was the best concert of my life. That concert was just when that shit said yeah man, that I just started I know I floated. I knew I flew. I floated. I know I was in there. I know it. I just know. I don't know what y'all saw, but I was just in there. But nah, Kendrick, great artist. Performances are always hype, so I know that was dope. Now,
it was yes.
Now let's get into this topic this week. Now, we're not gonna be on it too long, but I know for a fact that we're gonna have something to say. Now, when this was presented, I was like, I didn't even see it. And let's start off with this. Everybody know the group Division. Well, Division has a song. I'm placing the picture on the thing so y'all can see. So Division had this song called "If I Get Caught." Right? If you haven't heard it, haven't seen, don't listen to it because you listen to it, you're gonna be like, no. Watch the video. The video just has so much to it. All right. So it was brought out like I didn't hear it yet. Let me so I checked it out. Let's just say in the video, let's give a little breakdown. In the video, his homeboy come over to the house and his ladies there, they leave. And she's looking kind of like, why, with a little face. He's like, I was going out with the boys tonight. Well, there's a phone left on the table. And when they leave, the phone just started buzzing with females like, oh, you going to pull up? I miss you. So the girl gets pissed. She hits her homegirl up, and her homegirl says, I'll fuck all his shit up, girl. She said, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. Hang up and go roll over with her man laid up in the bed, right? So, one, she's taking advice from a woman that, saying, "Oh, you don't need that nigga, da da da," but she got a nigga right there. So she fucking all this shit up while he's out. In her mind, she's thinking, all this shit is happening. All this shit is happening. Well, we'll break the song down a little later, but they come back and she's standing outside like, and this nigga think he's slick. And soon as they get out the car, she ready to go off, and his homeboy say, "Damn, it's crazy. I left my phone here. I know you saw some crazy shit, huh?" Grabbed the phone from her, said thank you, and walked off. And her face was like, fuck, because she done fucked all this nigga shit up. Now, I've seen these things happen. Some, bro was wrong, and some, she was assuming. In this situation here, do you all feel as if it was okay for her to immediately get mad because the phone was there? She had whatever evidence she thought, or do you think that she allowed her emotions to take the lead without allowing her to stop and say, at least let me check to make sure it's his phone? She didn't even look to see if it's his phone. She just seen an iPhone with a message come on. You know your man's screensaver. You know something like, at least, or ask some questions. My personal opinion is she should have at least checked the phone to see if it was actually his before spazzing out, especially since you know his homeboy was just there. And you said when they left, he'd be with all these hoes. So you already know how his homeboy is, you know. Now, that's my first thing. And if it turns out to be his, holla at bro first to see what's going on, because it may be somebody that been trying to shoot they shot at him and he just da-da-da. But just like how y'all got niggas that's always in y'all DMs and stuff like that, and he just be trying to shoot a shot and y'all da-da-da, whatever, don't even entertain it, but he's still shooting a shot. So I think she should ask that question. I think she jumped to conclusions and made herself look stupid in the situation and now fucked up her relationship. What y'all think?
Well, first, can I get a breaking news? My sister just texted me, let me know she having twins. That was crazy. That's all I'm looking for.
You said she just texted you what?
My sister's having twins. It's crazy.
What?
Quick tidbit. Quick tidbit for my family. As my siblings, I have 2 older brothers who are twins, and I have 2 younger sisters who are twins. The one who was pregnant, she actually the twin herself. So it's crazy shit that's happening. Yeah, it's wild shit. But
damn, boy, that means
that
you
was
don't have
breaking
twins.
news. Breaking
you know
news.
you're gonna have twins.
No. I mean, like, God saved me.
No,
and he gave it to my sister.
Yo,
He gave it to me.
You're gonna have twins. When you have kids, you're gonna have twins.
I'm the only one in my family out of 7 who got 0. The only one.
Oh yeah, I'm the only one that has 0 as well. That doesn't mean that nobody tried to, but when it happened, you gonna have twins.
Yeah.
I actually hope my first go around. If I have a boy and a girl, I'm good. Snip, I'm good. I don't need no more.
My shorty want that. Relax. You're gonna be happy you said that. Relax. All right, now back to your question. Simone, you can go first.
You don't want to answer the question.
Honestly, so at first when I heard the song, I was just like, why? You know, the whole if I get caught cheating, you know, don't let one little thing mess us up or whatever. I was like, why would you even do it in the first place? Like, why even put yourself in that situation? But whatever. As far as the music video goes, I definitely believe that she overreacted. First of all, how you confuse your man phone with somebody else's phone? Are you not looking at the lock screen? Are you jumping to conclusions? What? So I definitely believe she overreacted, especially going through his stuff. I know LB.
Yeah, are you saying that you know what every guy you ever dated lock screen looks like?
Yeah, I've seen their lock screens. Like, I don't go through their phones. I've never gone through any of like a guy's phone ever. I've never done that because if I see something I don't want to see, it's on me. So I don't go through guys' phones. But yeah,
how do you know what they lock screen look like,
seen
though? How do you know what they lock screen look like at all times? Like,
I mean, obviously I'm not looking at all times, but sometimes if they're sitting next to me and they unlock their phone, like I'll see it. I'll just, oh, okay, whatever the case may be. But I'm not over here craning my neck to see what's on their phone.
You had a couple cramps.
But
You had to go to a chiropractor for. All right.
listen, it's just kind of like,
Y'all,
how
women
you
have
so
to
quick to
forgive.
jump
They
to
can
conclusions?
keep their face here and be reading everything all the way the fuck over there. And I'm talking about their face be here, but they and see everything. Don't even move. And they'll still be paying attention. I think actually one eye stays here on the TV or whatever y'all watching. The other one's on the phone. And she's reacting to the TV while she's reading so you don't look up. Like, women, y'all are good at this shit. But keep going. I'm sorry, Simone.
No, you good. No, honestly, I'll probably just turn my head. I ain't got to use my other two eyes. You know, I got 4, so I ain't got to use my other 2 eyes to go look. Like, nah. But yeah, so honestly, I feel like she jumped to conclusion. She jumped the gun. That's on her. She messed up everything in his house. She gotta go. She gotta move out now. Like, she ain't welcome back there. But yeah, she was looking real dumb at the end of the music video when she realized it wasn't even his phone. So yeah, that's what really caught me. One thing I like about Division is that their music videos always tell a story, and they're usually real life experiences that they have been through themselves. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. I guess I don't know how it feels to be that crazy girl because I've never been that crazy girl to go through a guy's phone, break all his stuff, whatever. Yeah. So that's how I felt about it.
There's no coming back from that kind of situation. And
No.
I think my biggest concern is that all right, you should always have that friend that if something pops the fuck off, they got you. We ride, let's go. But you can't. You have to have that friend that's going to give you stable information as well, sane information. So that friend that's going to say logical, like, wait, I understand you upset, but did you check his phone? Is it his phone? Like, you got to have that cool-headed friend. Because
You got to.
if you always got all your friends hotheads, if that's the first friend you're calling, right? I got homeboys that, all right, Mayhem. If I have smoke with somebody, right, and I call...
I don't know why I want to call.
If I call Velt, it's immediately lock and load. Let's go. Like, ain't no question, ain't nothing. And I remember I even told him he had an issue. I said, when we leaving? Where we going? So, but I won't call him for that. He won't be the first call because I know he's not going to give me, if I call him, I already made my decision. It's time to move. Now, if I call... Carlin. Oh, 7. Hey, LB, like, really think about this. Like, is it worth, like, what really happened? He gonna break it down. But that's how you have to have. But I think that sometimes she already had her mindset. She wanted a hype woman. She wanted a hype woman. She didn't want to hear reason. She wanted to hear cheer. She wanted somebody to say, do it. Not somebody to say, wait, before you do that. And that's the problem. That's the problem. When she got mad, instead of her, that's all I always say. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be frustrated. Never let your emotions supersede your logic. Because in that situation, now her ass without a relationship and her ass homeless. Because if I came home, that's why she didn't want to walk in the house. When y'all see the video at the end, he goes to hug her, he kiss her, she just standing there. He go to bring her in. He like, whoa, what's up? Come on. And she's like scared to go in the house because she knows the moment you go in this house, your relationship is over because your ass overreacted to some shit.
Oh yeah,
But
and
also-
you brought up a good point about her friend because I completely forgot about that part. But she's over there texting her friend like, "Yeah, girl, da 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 da."
That's a big part. It was a subtle part, but
next
it's
to
a
her
big
man.
part. It was a subtle part, but it was a big part.
Yeah, it was
Like,
big.
if you really understand the logic of how it goes with a lot of women and how like a lot of men got to deal with turmoil, it usually come off the homegirl. The girl who really
the
like,
homegirl that has a man.
She's not the one who wanted exact, and she be the one be like, fuck niggas, fuck nigga free, be at the red lights, twerking on them headlights, but don't got nothing to do with that shit. Be bumping Glorilla, and I ain't gonna say this. Glorilla was at Rolling Loud, and I do have a video of that shit. It was shit. When I tell you, everybody in their mamas ran to that stage. Oh my,
really?
But no, you wanna know what's so funny though about that?
She get my money back, yo said.
Because she just signed with CMG.
CMG.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to see more from her. I'm just saying.
Oh no, she got some bops.
That I'm hoping
She got
to get
some
some from her.
bops.
But and shout out to CMG because my homeboy 10% signed to them a little while back. So he doing his thing. But y'all, the biggest thing I have is with that song, you have so many women that's singing this shit that's in relationships or and I can understand you saying that. You fuck nigga free because the nigga you with, the gentleman you with is not a fuck nigga. I appreciate that. Yeah, sing that song. Let them know I'm fuck nigga free because I got a real, that's cool. But there's a lot of women that's singing that are fucking the fuck niggas. That are the fuck nigga side chicks. And know it. The loudest one singing the anthem is the one. You gotta take your headphones off. It's the main one. I promise you. The loudest one in the room is the one that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know a few. That's why whenever that song come on, I'd be like, that's how they used to do back in the day with Palance. Everybody when Palance came on, they'd be like.
I feel like as men always have those like guilty pleasure songs that like they don't want to play around their homeboys. And I ain't gonna lie, I be in the car, FNF, come on, I ain't gonna cap. At the red lights, twerking at the headlights, I be like,
that's your
shit
shit.
is fire.
That's your shit.
That is my shit. Low-key, that really is when it's a hard song, it's a hard beat. And I like women who rap aggressively. Like I like aggressive rap. I don't like like lovey-dovey rap. I like you to come straight at the fucking mic on some crazy shit.
Lakia.
Remy Ma.
That's Lakia.
No one can run Lakia.
Yeah, Lakia's on that energy.
Oh my god. She gotta have a good song first. Okay?
I knew he was gonna say something disrespectful. I knew it.
Mona Leo.
She gotta have a good song first.
When
her mic was so if you talking about Kodak, her shit was offbeat. Like her vocals were, it was bad. It was bad.
Oh, that's her monitor system was off.
It was off.
Probably. I don't think that's what I'm telling you. I don't think she could hear herself. Well, Kodak could hear herself. I don't know about her.
Wait, but yeah, she may not had her in-ears working because the in-ears are gonna keep you right on track. Because when you're on that big ass stage, what you're hearing is delayed. If you have those monitors that they can't have the monitors too loud because it's gonna cause the feedback. So you hearing what's going out and coming back. So you go, yeah. This ain't no club, mommy. You at a festival. Tighten up. But anyways, so all right. Now he stated something in this. In this song, he stated, "If I did, let me hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna look up these lyrics real quick. I want to make sure I word the great Deacon correctly. Deacon of Division.
I know about her. What part you talking about? No about her.
Wait. Un momento.
Women like men, other women like.
No, and that's the thing. It's so crazy. It was so many things in the song.
He dropped some gems. I don't condone the message. I do not condone the message.
You better say that loud and proud.
I do not. If you get caught, you a fuck nigga, and you deserve every consequence that comes your way.
Not if you cheat. Just if you get caught.
Relax. I'm muting myself.
I have something I found. It's a whole op-ed on it, so an opinionated editorial on it. So I'll read it after LB reads his.
Right.
What the hell? They got
passages? All right, so he states the Deacon Division, the Deacons of Division stated from the Book of Hesitations. You wouldn't want me if you thought I never had hoes. Women like men, other women like. That's just something that everyone knows. All right. So, I see her smiling because she's like, damn, I'm the only woman on this thing.
No.
Can you verify that for us? Because that all men, I want to say we know this, but I want to hear from a woman. Is that true?
I'm laughing because that's literally the part of the op-ed I was gonna read. So it says this single raises some valid points. For instance, women do like men that other women like. However, the reasons are multifaceted. So, generally speaking, a man whom other women like is the safer option in comparison.
I'm sorry for one moment.
Yo,
Before we read
yes,
that word, can you please cite the source? Not source, but cite
yes,
the author. So we
yes, that's it. Yes, I was going to. Yep.
Thank
So, this is from Afropunk. You know, Afropunk is coming to Brooklyn September 10th and 11th. So this is from Misa
Go?
narrates.
Y'all want to go to Afropunk?
Yeah, I do actually.
All right, we'll talk after the show. Vibe Society.
I do want to
I'm
go.
with it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
All right. My bad.
So it's from Misa Narrates, and this is the op-ed, and it's called "Where's the Problem with Division's new song, If I Get Caught." Even Jay-Z commented on it. Jay-Z said that the song was a little bit more toxic than he thought, and Division said back to Jay-Z, "It's not toxic, it's honest." So, so she said, men who women give warnings about will land you in a heartbreak hotel. But another valid point that Division raises is the issue of going through someone's phone, which is what I mentioned earlier. Even in instances where there has been no wrongdoing on the phone owner's part, going through a partner's phone with the intent to get answers to legitimize is dangerous. Remember, a beautiful man is a beautiful man, whether or not there's a significant other to claim him. Single or spoken for, beauty inspires praise. And so there's probably going to be a heart eye, a tongue, and a water emoji in the comment section or DM of any man's social media. There's no stopping that. So Division was right to say this and right to say that it's not fair to trip over it. So I agree. I mean, a beautiful man's a beautiful man. I wouldn't say that I personally want a man that another girl has, but I've seen some fine men that even though they're in a relationship, I'll be like, dang, he fine. And then I leave it be. Like, I don't pursue. So that's on me. Some women pursue. There's a difference. I will observe. I don't pursue.
99.8% of women pursue. 99.8.
Not even pursue though. It's like acknowledge. Like if you was semi in a relationship, I fuck you.
Like honestly, I think it's just the demeanor that you put off when you're in a relationship because you're not looking for shit. And that's the thing, because women want attention, but the person that's not giving them the attention is the one they want to say, why aren't you trying to get at me? Oh, I want you. But also, go ahead. I saw you about to say something, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say more so like in my opinion, right? I think it's more so like if you have a girl who like likes to broadcast all the good shit you do for her, the queen you make her feel like, the pedestal you put her on, it's more so envy. They're like, and I feel like at this point, you don't have, if you're a semi-attractive male and you're dating a really beautiful woman and they see the way you treat a really beautiful woman, they become envious of it because they're like, why am I dating these other really attractive men, but they don't put me on a pedestal? I'm dating these other, semi-attractive males and they don't put me on this pedestal. And it's like, what does she have that I don't have? Now it becomes a battle. It becomes I think I'm better than her. So if she can get that, I can get that. And it becomes a tug of war in a sense of like, I'm going to try to take a man because I feel like I deserve that, the thing that you're getting. And I want to take that away from you and I want to grab it for myself. And that's just my opinion. But, I'm just a regular guy. So,
All right. Well, let me approach one statement, well, two statements made by our faithful viewer from the society, Miss Sentley. Her opinion is the song is corny and the video is corny. That's hers. Now she does state that, and he was out the whole night, capitalized whole night, and didn't message or check in with her at least once. Now, this Miss Sentley, I want to address this one first. All right, so. Yes, he was out the whole night and didn't let her know. However, he didn't check in with her. I will say that. However, he left and she knew he was out with his boys. So it wasn't like she didn't know where he was. Me personally, I wouldn't check in if you know where I'm at. Now, if I change locations, I go somewhere else I wasn't supposed to go. I'm not supposed to. Somewhere I didn't state I was going to go, then I'll be like, hey, baby, just letting you know we heading downtown now or something like that. Or on my way home, I might say, hey, you good? Or if I think you sleep, I'll just see you when I get home, whatever it is. But that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. Now, my thing is this. Oh, wait, remove. All right. So, we really have to really look at this whole situation here. Because, who was it? Chris Rock said something years ago that still labels today. Just because, all right, let me take a step back. How many niggas try to get at you that you don't give that time to? It doesn't mean they're not going to. Now, the same way females try to get that up. It doesn't mean that just because you're trying to, every nigga don't fuck everything that's just thrown at us. I think women just say, oh man, it's just da da da. It's actually it's a lot of women with more bodies than men out here, to be honest with you. So, if some women, they say their body count, you be like, God damn. Let that little pum pum cool off. Get that pum pum a rest. But, so that's my thing. But in this whole situation, I think she jumped to a conclusion, and that's what it was. The biggest thing is you have to watch who you get your advice from. You have to watch who's telling you to go. But also, like they said, and the young lady said in her, I don't want to say her name wrong, that she said in the article, looking through a significant other's phone to try to validate an emotion that you've had is dangerous, because you're trying to find anything that you can point in that direction. It doesn't have to be of that direction. It don't have to be that they did something wrong. It's you're trying to find something to legitimize your concern, your fear, so you're automatically going looking for hot water. If the water is lukewarm because it was freezing cold, but it's 90 degrees outside, it's been sitting outside all day, it's going to get warm, but now you call it hot. No, bitch. It's a reason for this situation. So I think that's one of the biggest things that video really shows, and it's true. I've had, I'm not going to say who. I'm going to tell this quick story. I had a roommate. It was multiple people in this household, so nobody can kind of pinpoint who it was. But this roommate did something that made a young lady upset. Now, we knew nothing of this. We come home, everything's normal. And then that one roommate said, hey, one of y'all been in my room? Nah, why? What's up? Wait. The fuck? He's a shoe person. This young lady broke into the house and stole one of each shoe, the left shoe of each shoe out of his collection, his Jordan collection. He had Jordans. He had a whole bunch of other style shoes. I'm not a big sneakerhead like that, so I couldn't name them. But let's just say it was a very expensive collection. And then stole some other stuff that he used for work. And what really let him know who it was is that she stole the watch that she gave him. Nothing else was there. All this other jewelry stayed there. So that's what really let him know, oh, it's her. And he called the cops like, man, I know it was her. They come do fingerprints and all that shit, but she ain't got no record. And they like, oh, they stole. And the female cop was laughing the whole time. And I'm like, bro, she ain't finna look this shit up. You just said that you believe that she did this because you did some shit that all women gonna say is fucked up. And she's not finna, your case is not even getting a report. I promise you. If you look up this report number, you won't find it. So my question is this. Simone, have you ever found out somebody was doing, was cheating, creeping, entertaining other hoes, and did something in retaliation?
Honestly, no. Did I think about it? Yeah. I pulled up in front of his house a couple times with my friends. But did I do it physically? No. Because Ever since I've moved
What?
to Orlando,
My
ever
What?
since
man,
I moved to
with your
Orlando.
friends, and what was your friend saying the whole time?
Okay, so one of them was like, "Oh, go ahead, do XYZ, do this, that, the third," and the other one was like, "I'm just here for the ride, but I don't think you should do it." So I literally had an angel and a devil. But me, I was more of like, you know what? I'm
You
not
pulled
gonna do
up.
it only because,
So what?
yeah,
What'd
literally,
you put up
like
to do?
put up
What did
because
you put up to do?
he lied.
What'd
Listen,
you put up to do?
listen. Let me tell you what I was gonna pull up to do. It wasn't nothing crazy, actually. She was just like, let's pull up. We did a stakeout. So, because he said that he was out of town, but I knew he was lying. So, literally pulled up
How'd you know he was lying?
and watched him.
No. How'd you know he was lying? I want to know how'd you
He
know he was
acts a
lying? What
certain
lie did he
way.
tell?
I knew.
How did he fuck up?
Oh, okay. So he basically said that he had to go down to Miami to do something with his family. But a couple of days before, he told me that he had to stay in Orlando to work. So I was like, okay, like, were you able to get the time off? Like, his story, just the details weren't matching. So I was like, okay. So literally pulled up in front of the house, a couple cars down or whatever, and watched him walk inside his house with the other girl that he was messing with. And I was like, I hope you made it safe to Miami. And he was like, I did. So did I want to do something? Yes. But did I know? Because ever since I moved to Orlando, I've had my career.
Can I ask you?
And I'm not going to mess up, sabotage my career for any fly by night person.
Can I ask you a
Sorry.
quick question, Miss Simone?
Yes.
How old was this gentleman at this time? Just a
I,
rough
I couldn't really hear you. Say that one more
How
time.
old was this gentleman? Just a rough estimate.
At the time, I think 25.
All right. Yeah. Now he still was too old to make that mistake. First off, if a
Yeah.
woman stays in your same city, you never say that you went out of town. You say you have other plans. You have other things you have to do. You never say you're out of town because that's so easy to debunk. Second off,
Yeah.
I make it very clear. Don't pull up on my house. Don't ever pull up on my house. Even if nothing's happening, you tell me if you pulled up and you saw somebody walk in my house, nothing's happening. It can be business, it can be whatever, and you'll be outside yelling at yourself. And you'll remain yelling at yourself. Third thing, I make it very clear. Ain't no woman ever come to my house to break shit. Ain't no woman ever touch my property. Because
Nope.
I don't play that. I don't hit women.
Same.
I do not. But I got a sister that do. So, don't touch my shit. Don't touch my
Yep.
shit. You didn't pay for shit. And I don't touch your shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, the context of how we got there was the devil on the shoulder was like, hey, we ain't got shit to do. Like, pull up if you know he's lying. And I was like,
So that friend
I was like, okay.
that friend that told you to put, the friend was like, do it, girl, do it. Where's she at right now? You don't have to say who she is, but where's she at right now? She married, she got a man.
No.
Wait,
She's
she's
not.
single?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would never thought that.
I know. Yeah. No, literally, since there was nothing going on me, I always say there's two things I don't do. Well, maybe usually three, but two things I don't do. I don't ever hit a man because if he hit me and he knocked my ass out, that's on me. And number two, I don't touch nobody else's property because I would hate for it to get done to me.
And what's the possible three?
Like-
Because you said 2 or 3. So what's the
Well, the possible three was pulling up on people. That was the only time in my life I ever pulled up on anybody. That was the one time. That's why I was like, okay, the possibly. That was the only time I had ever pulled up on somebody for myself. Like, I don't usually do that. I just be like, you know what? God is going to reveal it to me eventually, which he does. But yeah, that was the one time. But I knew he was lying. And he's not very slick.
I always say this. Women, how can I put it? Y'all motherfuckers, when y'all got something in y'all head, it's something that clicks for a woman when it's like, I know this nigga did not just try me. And y'all just move. And by the time y'all realize what y'all doing, y'all are already in front of this man's house. All he had to do was look out the window. Now, he fucked up because, like I said, I thought you was going to say 22, 23. By 25, you know, bro, you don't say you're out of town. You don't ever, first off, I'm going to tell you like this.
He was too specific.
When I started dating my last long-term relationship, y'all know her name, or, whatever. I keep my business private. Before her, I made a decision. I was never lying to a female ever again. Like, I'm not. I can't keep up with the lie. Why am I going to keep up with the fucking lie? Why am I going to lie to you and have to keep this shit up? So you know what? This is what's going on. No, you're not the only one. I'll let you know when you're the only one. If you're not okay with not being the only one, that's fine. But right now, you're not the only one. I don't cut nobody off until I know this is what we got. And I don't even start thinking about us being us until after 90 days. Because from 30 to 60, 9 times out of 10, you're going to realize either you don't like me or I'm going to realize I don't like you. So let's just save each other the headache. Now, for some odd reason, this motherfucker, he tells you, I'm out of town. When all you got to do, see, women, y'all are like CSI and Law and Order all in one. Because what he don't realize is you remembered he said he got to work. And now he's saying he got to go home for family. So what you did was you asked him a question when his dumb ass couldn't keep up with his lie. When you said, so you said we get the time off for work? For some odd reason, niggas, we can never have our shit ready to go. Time off from work. We repeat the shit to give us a little more time to really think like, fuck, well, hold on. What did I say? That's why I don't do that shit no more. No. I'm going to have company. So I'm not going to be able to see you this weekend. Period. And
Easy, honesty.
If you do that, you know.
It would have been solved. It would have been solved. Like I said, that is not my character. That is not usually what I do. But I was like, I know he's lying.
So is that
and I could have.
Up on somebody?
Yeah, I don't do that. I do not, especially late at night, I do not leave the comfort of my home to check on nobody. Hell nah. The truth will come out eventually. But that one time I had that
first and last time you ever did that?
Yeah.
That was the only time you ever did some shit like that?
Yep.
The Yelp was kind of indecisive. I don't know.
Promise.
The Yelp was indecisive.
You're going to see somebody in the comment section say, well.
No, you can literally ask all my friends. Like my best friend over 10 years, I've never done that. My friends up here, they will tell you that is the only time I've done that.
Mayhem,
so,
away from the camera. You done got closer and closer. Like your head keep getting bigger and bigger.
Who?
Mayhem. Let me pull, I'm gonna make his picture smaller. I had him even with everybody, and I just realized this nigga head is like beaming the camera, bitch. Like, back up.
It's because he ain't believe me.
I
know he's trying to look.
Hey, I'm sauced.
He said, I haven't drank in like a week. I'm just chugging this shit. Yeah, his ass
His
all
head
in the
just
camera.
do.
Closer and closer. All I see is this shit right here. So I'm like, back up, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. For every reason, my back can't stay on the chair. I don't know why. I can't stay on the chair.
Nah, honestly, I don't do that. I think that, of course, like she said in the op-ed, if you go looking for something, you're going to find it. So I was there. I was like, okay. And the fact that he confirmed that he was lying when I saw him walk inside the house just made it worse. So I was like, you know what? I don't need to be doing no stakeouts. I'm tired.
So what happened after that?
This life.
What happened after that?
I literally texted him. I was like, I hope you made it safe. And he was like, yeah, I did. And then I didn't text him. And he was like, he texted me 2 days later talking about I'm back.
Hey, he's stuck with it though. He's stuck with his story.
Hey, go down with the lie.
Story.
Go down with the lie.
Oh God. No, you wanna know what's crazy though? If I'm all right, because I don't lie. I'm just being honest. So if a girl just decides she still wanna pull up to my not to my house, but close enough so she could see, and I'm walking in with somebody and I see her, I'm gonna wave. I'm gonna tap the girl. Hey, wave over there. We got paparazzi. Hey, how you doing? Walk in the house and don't call my phone ever again. Like, don't pop up at my motherfucking house. Don't pop up no way you don't pay bills. Period.
That's why I don't do that on the regular. I ain't got time to be doing that. That's exactly why.
So, Mayhem, have you ever had a situation where somebody accused you of cheating and you were not cheating, and they got heated and all that. They turned the headphones off, all shit, and they said I'm talking about they was in there being like, I know you was did it, and you like, you can't answer that question.
What
Nigga leaned out the camera.
I mean, think about it.
My dog leaned out the camera.
I think everybody's been there though. I think everybody's been there. Like, at least for a man, it's like if you have a certain reputation prior to a relationship, and the person you get in a relationship knows about that prior reputation.
You a hoe before you get in a relationship.
Listen, I wouldn't say all those words, right? I don't hoes and all that. Who knows? What's the definition of all that shit? You know, what's the definition?
If you were
promiscuous, like smell like nigga.
Promiscuous, maybe, you know.
Equal opportunist. That's the word I like to use. Equal opportunist.
I mean, your guy likes to have fun. Your guy likes to have fun. I don't know. But
maybe I'm gonna have 2 black eyes next week. She gonna put his ass in raccoon.
Me and mine are good. Me and mine are great. Me and mine are great, like phenomenal.
We gonna have a Mary J. Blige.
Damn near like angelic. Like, oh, nothing could break us. But
that's a beautiful thing. I love to hear that. Black man don't.
Shout out to her. But I will say,
sauce it up.
As a man who's been in that position, I've been in that position, right? Somebody falsely accusing you, and you like, man, I don't know why you even tripping. You wouldn't want me if I didn't have no hoes. I think everybody who has hoes before has always used that line, like one, right? It's like, come on, you wouldn't want me if I didn't have no hoes anyway, because I wouldn't be on your radar. You would never know about me, because the corny nigga never gets bitches. Oh, let me run. I never gets women.
I was gonna say good catch, but you was a little late.
Hey, blame it on this. Never gets women. The corny dude never the nice guy is never the one with a plethora of women just lining up to be like, oh my God, I want to sleep with you. It never happens that way. You know why? Because that's not attractive. So when you have an attractive guy, he comes with certain entities. He comes with a certain aura that might be called, fuck boyish, or, player, or, all these other synonyms that we want to attach to a man who is living promiscuous and living his truth. So when it comes to at least being in a relationship, like
living his truth.
Sometimes
living his truth. So what about a woman that's living her truth? She's a hoe, but now the guy is the promiscuous.
Listen. I don't control double standards, but they exist. Hey, one thing I would say though, right? If women didn't care so much about words, they wouldn't be hurt. Listen, as a man, right? You can call me a hoe every day of the week. You call me a hoe from sun up to sundown. It ain't gonna affect me.
That's true.
I ain't gonna care. I'm not gonna bat an eye. You call me, you're a fucking hoe, Aaron. I'm like,
Andy is. That's what you're gonna say.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep pushing.
You are
whether
right.
it's true or not, which is not.
That's what guys.
What the old people say, it's what you answer to.
Listen, they're like, if the shoe fit.
It would never affect me to the point where I'm like, oh, he or she called me a hoe. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm so down and bad. Like, it would never affect me to that point ever in life. Whether I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like, it would never affect me. I've never gave a fuck about what anybody said about me. I've never gave a fuck. So I'm like, if women carried that same attitude that I think most men care for, where it's like, that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. If women literally stuck to that, the shit you taught in grade school, like, you'd never be upset about a fucking word, a 3-letter word called hoe. Like what? I never understood that. But
you are the
yes,
reason why
I have been falsely accused of being the nigga who cheats, and it's the most annoying thing because you know why? On top of everything, the woman is never like she never faces repercussions for falsely accusing you, and that's the part that I think most people just skip over. A woman can falsely accuse you of cheating, doing X, Y, and Z, and get clean off. There's no like rebuttal. There's no like
So Aaron, are
nothing.
you saying that if a woman, hear me out, it should be a rule. If a woman accused you of cheating and you did not cheat, you should be able to get one get out of free jail card.
My brother.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you because you.
Not me.
I'm saying
Me,
it
I ain't
should
in
be
that
something
position.
that is presented because I know you and your people's
Relax.
good. I'm just saying if
My fucker on slash me. Relax. My fucker on slash. They ain't gonna see me next week.
his
Relax.
whole
Hey.
camera gonna get off. He gonna just ding. I think we got a bad connection with him.
But other man, I think they should be able to either
Let's say man or women. Even if your dude,
man,
even if your dude said
falsely accuse you, like he on your ass about some cheating shit.
all these niggas in your thing, you out here fucking these niggas, and he proved that you not cheating. Should you be able to go knock off somebody and not, and be able to come back? And like,
I
hey,
wouldn't
that was
say
funny.
knock off, but I think that they should be in the doghouse for a little bit. Because I do know, don't get me wrong, as much as men want to be these bravado, we want to be these bravado guys, puff up our chest, they be mad insecure men out here when they date a woman of a certain stature who they know, one, right, has a certain amount of followers. Now, any man who knows they dating a woman a certain amount of followers, they know what comes with that. You're going to have a bunch of dudes with the flame emoji, with the heart eye emoji, with the hearts, with the DMs. It comes with that. And it comes with, how people say on social media, like, if you're not ready to date a bad bitch and don't date a bad, I definitely agree with that. Because I've seen on two opposite ends where it's like, as a man of myself, who I think I date, beautiful women, I date a beautiful woman. Like, let me say that right. you gotta carry that home. I date a beautiful woman. Like I seen
one.
it.
You date a beautiful woman. I understand that. I understand what you're doing. I understand. You're talking the general stuff.
Yeah. Like I feel like a lot of people, like a lot of men at least, they don't understand what comes with that. So when it comes with that, it's like a lot of them don't understand like what comes with it. So they like have insecurities, or they'll blame their woman for certain shit that is just simple. Like they'll bug on their woman, like, why does man DMing you? And it's like, well, I'm a beautiful woman. That's kind of what happens with it. I feel like men, which is why when we go back to that Division lyric, you wouldn't date me if you knew I didn't have hoes type shit. It's like, yeah, I never met a woman, a beautiful woman at least, who is like, yeah, I really want this guy who like is nobody knows. He's a fucking nerd. He's a dork, but I really want him. Like, I feel like people saw Love Don't Cost a Thing and they thought that was real life. You feel me? People saw Love Don't Cost a Thing when Nick Cannon was like, oh my God, they turned every dork ass nigga into a fucking celebrity type shit. And it's like, that don't happen. That's a movie.
Negative.
Some niggas got it, some niggas don't.
And they don't even like those quote unquote good guys anyway. So yeah, keep going. My bad for jumping in.
No, that's how I fall on. So like, if I'm thinking from my perspective, I'm just thinking like, I think a lot of men get accused of falsely cheating because one, they have notoriety in the city they live in. Two, a lot of women, like they ask a lot of free flowing questions that a lot of women might, be entertained by, and they might want to answer. If they're the type of guy, they might have a podcast, or they might not, or they might just ask free flowing questions. It just depends. It depends on the guy. But that's just my point of view. And there's a plethora of different point of views out here. Mine is,
Man, I'm gonna be on punishment. We're gonna get a text talking about something. He can't be on the show this week. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Do you have any closing statements you want to put on that, Simone? On that topic?
No closing statements. I saw Sidney put in the comments. Did you ever confront the guy? Is that why you asked me that earlier, LB?
No, I asked that earlier, but I think that she asked afterwards because I asked,
okay.
I think no, Mayhem asked what happened after.
So okay. So did I confront him? Yeah, I did. I was like, and I told him, I was like, hey, so did you ever how was your trip to Miami or whatever? And he was like, oh, it was good. I did a couple things. And I was like, I know you're lying. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I know you were still in Orlando. And he was like, how did you know? And I was like, I saw you. And so he was just like, what you mean? And then I explained, I was like, well, I was right by your house, yada, yada, yada. And he was just like, I'm so sorry. And he kind of did like a whole, I deserved it. Like he wasn't even mad.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
I like to get I have this theory that women leave out parts of their story. So
Go ahead.
did you state that you were by his house in the area, or did you state no, I pulled up because I knew you was cheating? Or I knew you was
I pulled up because I knew he was lying.
Oh,
I said that. I said I was by your house. So I pulled up because I had a feeling that you were lying. Yeah, I didn't got no reason to lie. I'm a straight up person. So I was like, I pulled up because I had a feeling that you were lying because your story wasn't connecting. And that's when he was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And he actually admitted to, okay, yeah, I had another shorty, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's all you had to say. Like,
were y'all dating?
that's all you had to say. Yeah.
Were y'all dating?
Yeah.
Like boyfriend,
Yes.
girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh, see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna tell you.
Yes, that was my man's like officially. So unfortunately that happened. He admitted it after he got caught. It kind of ties back to the song. If I get caught cheating, you're gonna let one little But yeah,
did you let one little fuck mess it all up?
Can I ask you?
Huh?
Can I ask you a true question though?
Did you let one little fuck mess it all up?
Apparently, yes, because she said they broke up.
Well, it wasn't his first.
She didn't say that. LB.
It wasn't his first time.
Oh, so he's cheating
doing that,
and you took him back. So we only gonna do what you allow us to do. Anyway, let me ask you this question. I'm not even gonna get into that because I whole another show of why you took him back after you cheated. Anyways, the question is this: I believe you're woman enough to say this. The chick that you saw walking into the house, was she a bad one though? Like was she one that you said, I can see that, or was she the one? Because I'm telling you, hey, if he cheating up, he didn't disrespect you. He actually showing you what caliber of game or level you're on. Now if he was messing with some ugly bit, then he disrespectful.
You wow.
I'm just answering the question.
I am dead. I mean, I couldn't see her face, but she was bodied.
Oh,
she was bodied. Yeah.
So
she had that wagon.
You didn't do that. You didn't look up her license plate number, none of that.
No, I ain't got time to be doing that.
You semi-crazy. You're not crazy. You just semi-crazy.
Okay. Oh, because there's some females that send they shit to go search up the license plate. But I'm happy that you.
That's crazy.
I appreciate you being honest and saying that she was bodied. She had that wagon, even though you didn't see her face. So, but I think, how can I put it? There should be benefit of the doubt given when somebody is cheating with somebody of quality. They'd be like, damn. Like I had this one homegirl that said, she found out her man was cheating. And she was pissed off. Then she saw the girl. She was like, damn, that bitch bad. And then she got mad, not because he was cheating, but because he didn't offer for her to join because the bitch was that bad. I was like, oh, shit. That's why I have that mentality right now. Like, you cheat, women gonna... 9 times out of 10, a woman is going to stay. Like if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing any other time, you laying it down right. You treating her right. She feels good when she's with you and all that stuff like that. Women kind of know in the back of their mind that if you got something good, there's not a lot of good out here. So a lot of times they're gonna be like, fuck. All right. They gonna get they mad, get all that stuff like that, but they gonna stay. 9 times out of 10. But in that case there, like I said, he just fucked up because he was a sloppy liar. Like that's just that shows the matter that shows the most disrespect. Is that he didn't take the time to respect you enough to come up with a story that he can remember. That's what I'm at.
That's why he is past tense and will never be present again.
Oh God. Hey, but
I feel like, as a woman or maybe as a person, everybody goes through their dumb moment. That was my dumb moment because I really liked him. So I know you're going to be like, oh, we're going to go through another time of why you took him back. I'm a transparent person, so I ain't got no shame in saying I was dumb.
So that's the only person that you ever took back after cheating? Just a question.
Oh, you took him back? Oh, you said it wasn't the first
Oh,
time.
no. After that time, no.
Now, the ones before, was it bad bitches before, or they was the ones before that? Because if he's cheating consistently with bad bitches, he's telling you, he's putting you in the category that you can say, I'm in the NBA, not the WNBA.
You a bad bitch.
You a bad bitch. So she's shaking her head like these niggas.
Let me stop. Hey, I kid.
Nah.
I kid.
The
I heard
other
the
one
footsteps
before.
upstairs. I heard the footsteps upstairs. I kid. I'm joking like a motherfucker.
Nah. The other one before, it was just bad because that's a different story for another day, but he got his roommate pregnant, and I definitely left after that.
Wait.
Yeah.
You can't say this at the end of the show. You can't say this at the end of the show.
She got all the good stories. She been holding it out for 7 weeks, 8, 9 weeks. Oh, shit.
Next week. Story time.
What the fuck? She got all the stories.
We're not even going to go into depth. We're not even going to go into depth on that one. Next week.
Hey.
Next week, too.
No. Y'all want to hear about stories. Y'all want to hear about crazy. Well, we was saying about crazy exes. I had an ex that broke into my crib, stole my key. Oh, we can talk about that. Yeah, we can go.
Oh,
next week.
Next on Vibe Society.
I had to check that will
crazy exes is next
I had to
week. Crazy
check that will
exes.
text me
Write it
after
down.
I left the event saying it was nice seeing you. Bitch, where were you?
Huh?
Thank you. Thank you.
Sound like
After
a
the
scary
event, talking about
movie.
something. Oh, I love your outfit. Where the hell were you? I didn't see you the whole night. But yeah, story time next week. Story time next week. Any closing remarks before we get out of here?
Mayhem, you got anything?
Yeah, next week we're gonna talk about everything. I like this. Where this going?
Watch, man. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I can't do the show this week, fellas.
I'm gonna get permission. It's all right. I'm gonna get permission.
With your permission.
Hey.
What about you?
Yo, what you know about that?
What you know, boy? Boy, I'm a
this-
grown man, boy. That's why I be playing with how the candles going. With your permission. Go ahead, Simone. What's up? Your closing remarks?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say today's show was fun per
Oh, James
usual. It was
different.
great recapping.
Rose
Rolling
different.
Loud.
Oh, James different.
Yeah, Afro punk, hopefully. But yes, it was a great show. Thank you for tuning in. As always, Vibe Society family and friends. We hope you enjoyed it, and we can't wait to see you at next week's show.
Definitely. If y'all have any stories you want to share, send them to us on the DM.